Welcome to Brain Booster. Did you know there are 45 different species of iguanas? These fascinating creatures are among the largest lizards in the Americas, demonstrating exceptional adaptability to a plethora of environments. From the lush tropical forests to arid deserts and even aquatic habitats, iguanas have made themselves at home. While most of these cold-blooded creatures are herbivores, feasting on a variety of plants, some also supplement their diet with insects and small invertebrates. After their meals, iguanas are known to bask in the sun, not solely for the warmth, but also as a digestive aid. These diverse species come in various shapes and colors, adding vibrancy to their surroundings. Their sizes can range from a modest 5 inches to an impressive 6.5 feet. One of the most recognized species is the green iguana, which is the most common and widespread iguana species in the Americas. Iguanas come in a variety of shapes and colors and can range in size from 5 inches to 6.5 feet. These cold-blooded creatures are a group of large lizards found in the temperate southern region of North, Central, and South America, the Antilles, Galapagos, and Fiji. They exhibit a stunning array of diversity in their physical characteristics and habitats, flourishing in environments as varied as tropical forests, arid deserts, rocks, and even trees. The adaptability of iguanas is remarkable. They have evolved to thrive in a wide variety of conditions, and their habitats reflect this. From the rocky terrains to lush forests, iguanas have made their homes in some of the most diverse ecosystems on the planet. But interestingly enough, many iguanas are not native to the regions they currently inhabit. Human activity has often played a significant role in the geographical distribution of these lizards. Now let's take a moment to appreciate the sheer variety of species within the Iguanidae family. There are 45 recognized species of iguanas, each with its own distinct traits and characteristics. Among the most recognized is the green iguana, which, as its name suggests, is primarily green in color. This species is by far the most common and widespread iguana species in the Americas, making it a familiar sight for many. But the world of iguanas extends far beyond the familiar green. Take, for example, the Grand Cayman iguana, also known as the blue iguana. This exquisite creature is bathed in hues of blue, a characteristic that sets it apart from its cousins. The Grand Cayman iguana is not just a visual marvel, but it's also the heaviest of all iguanas, showcasing the remarkable diversity within this family of lizards. One of the most visually striking members of the Iguanidae family is the Grand Cayman iguana. From size to color, habitat to geographical distribution, the world of iguanas is a testament to the incredible adaptability and diversity of life on our planet. Whenever the temperature drops below 40 degrees Fahrenheit, the lizard's muscles essentially become paralyzed and they fall into a state of hibernation. This seems like a plot twist for a creature such as the iguana, known for its love of basking in the sun, but it's a reality for these reptiles, especially in regions where they're not naturally found. Now let's take a trip down to sunny Florida, a place where iguanas, introduced by humans, have made a home. However, it's not always sunny in this part of the world. The occasional unseasonable winter cold snap can cause a spectacle that would make anyone's jaw drop. When the mercury dips below 40 degrees, these cold-blooded creatures lose their grip on tree limbs, falling into a state of hibernation right there on the ground. But don't be too alarmed. This is not necessarily a death sentence for these resilient reptiles. As the temperature rises and warms their cold blood, they stir from their hibernation, seemingly unscathed. This unique behavior of iguanas in cold weather has sparked the interest of researchers, particularly in the context of global warming. While the expectation is that global temperatures will trend warmer, scientists also anticipate more variability in temperatures. This brings up an interesting question. Is the survival of these non-native species in colder temperatures a result of adaptation or simply a stroke of natural selection? This question becomes even more pertinent when we consider the potential changes in our global climate. More variability in temperatures could mean more cold snaps, even in traditionally warm regions. As creatures of the sun, iguanas' ability to survive in these conditions could provide vital insights into how species might adapt to our changing world. So while it may seem unusual to see iguanas falling from trees in the middle of a Florida winter, remember that this is more than just a quirky behavior. It's a testament to the resilience of these creatures, and a fascinating glimpse into how animals might adapt to a changing climate. Most iguanas warm up with the temperature, and don't suffer any ill effects from the fall. This is just one of the many illuminating facts about iguanas that make them such fascinating creatures to study and observe. Iguanas use their tail for balance while climbing and maneuvering, But these long appendages serve another purpose: self-defense. You see, when it comes to survival in the wild, iguanas have a few tricks up their sleeves, or should we say down their tails. When encountering a predator or other threat, iguanas will employ a strategy that's as bewildering as it is effective. They'll thrash their tails around in a display that can both distract and deter would-be attackers. But that's not all. These tails aren't just for show. There's a fascinating phenomenon among iguanas and several other reptiles known as autotomy. Autotomy is the ability of an animal to self-amputate a part of its body, in this case, the tail, to evade a predator. Now you might be thinking, wait, doesn't that hurt? Well, nature has thought of that too. The tail breaks off at a specific weak point along its structure, minimizing damage and pain to the iguana. But what's even more amazing is that this isn't a one-time deal. The tail can grow back in about a year. That's right, a brand new tail, all grown back and ready for action. It's like the ultimate do-over, a second chance at life that few creatures in the animal kingdom can claim. Now let's talk about those spiky spinal combs. They're not just there for aesthetics. In the event that an animal tries to eat an iguana, these sharp spines make it a difficult meal to swallow, quite literally. They're a built-in body armor, a last line of defense that can mean the difference between life and death in the wild. So whether it's by thrashing their tails, breaking them off, or using their spiky back combs, iguanas have developed a variety of defensive mechanisms to survive in their often harsh and unforgiving environments. These incredible adaptations are a testament to the iguana's resilience and the remarkable diversity of life on our planet. Their tails can grow back in about a year. Did you know that the colorful iguana is found only in Fiji? These arboreal creatures are a visual delight, coming in various shades of blue, green, and yellow to blend with their treetop environment. But their color palette isn't just for show. When threatened, they can turn as black as night, serving as a stark warning to potential predators. Talk about a dramatic change of colors. But that's not the only unique feature about these lizards. Iguanas, like many reptiles, have a rather interesting sensory organ that often goes unnoticed. Resting on top of their heads is what appears to be a scale, but it's actually an extra eye, known as a parietal eye. Now, before you start imagining iguanas with 3 fully functional eyes, let's clarify something. This third eye does not see objects like the other 2 eyes do. Instead, it's sensitive to changes in light and can detect movement, allowing the iguana to respond to aerial threats. It's as if they have their own built-in early warning system. Iguanas are herbivores, which means they enjoy a plant-based diet. This might seem unusual given their reptilian relatives' fondness for insects and small animals. But iguanas prefer to munch on leaves, flowers, and even certain fruits. This diet helps them maintain the energy necessary for their active lifestyle and contributes to their unique physiology. What's more impressive than an iguana's diet is its lifespan. Depending on the species, an iguana can live anywhere from 6 to over 60 years. That's a lot of time to spend basking in the sun and munching on leafy greens. Some species, like the blue iguana from the Grand Cayman, have been known to live up to 69 years in captivity. In a world filled with fascinating creatures, iguanas certainly stand out with their unique features, impressive longevity, and vibrant colors. So the next time you spot one of these lizards, remember, there's more than meets the eye with these extraordinary reptiles. Depending on the species, iguanas can live anywhere from 6 to over 60 years. Some iguana species are endangered. The conservation status of iguanas varies widely across the 45 recognized species. The pressures of habitat loss, hunting, and the pet trade have led to a decline in some iguana populations. The blue iguana of Grand Cayman, for example, is critically endangered, largely due to habitat destruction. Efforts are being made worldwide to protect these remarkable creatures. Conservation strategies include habitat preservation, captive breeding programs, and regulations against hunting and trading. Education is also a vital part of conservation. By raising awareness about the threats iguanas face, we can inspire individuals and communities to take action, respect these creatures, and protect their habitats. In certain regions, local communities are even involved in iguana conservation, maintaining habitats and monitoring populations. The success of such programs is a testament to what we can achieve when we value and protect our natural world. Depending on the region, there are different measures that can be taken to improve iguanas' conditions. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.